Um, I have two very dear people in my life that are dealing with advanced cancer. They're young. Um, they're not elderly or anything by the stretch of the imagination. When I pray for them and I visualize uh, healing and comfort for them, is it is it okay for me to, is it appropriate for me to be praying specifically for healing of them, as I recognize this experience is part of their life journey, obviously, otherwise it wouldn't be happening. And I don't want my prayers or visualization and meditation to be one that interrupts that process for them of the learning that's been presented to them. But yet it's so hard for me to see them suffer through their treatment processes. So my desire is for them to be healed. Their desire is for them to be healed. But I'm not quite sure how to support them in prayer and meditation without interrupting their process of learning.
We love you. We love the frequency of your question and your intention. And the first thing that we would like to share with you is that healing is happening all the time to all of us, us included. And the definition that we have given our dear Will of healing that he constantly shares is that healing is a continuous journey towards your essence of love and light. And so in that sense, we are all healing, Mother Earth included, the galaxy, all the beings. Your healing is our healing. Your evolution is our evolution. Your healing is their healing, and their healing is your healing. The path will be different to each one of you. The path of healing, the path of returning to your essence will be different. And we understand that you do not want to interfere in their free will, whether we're talking their conscious free will or their soul's free will. So the first thing we say, we ask you to trust that they have a unique healing path. However you feel about it is your feelings. And your intention, your wants and desires comes from love. If it comes from love, that's all you need to think about. If it's coming from your heart, that is love. Now, one thing that we will suggest is that you always wish for things for their highest good. Not because you want them to be healed or to be here with you in this moment and in this space. We're all allowed to have our wants and our desires, and we understand that from a human perspective, it's very difficult to grieve the transition of loved ones or the illness of loved ones. But we also want to say that an illness, whether you consider as something small or something serious, is the natural process of the divine intelligence of your body wanting to return to its natural state of harmony and well-being. So we will ask you to trust that their bodies want to come back to that state. But we cannot control whether that is actually going to happen in this lifetime. And as we mentioned earlier, we all have those lessons. And we also want to say that perhaps the feeling or the frequency of having a lesson, having to go through an experience to learn a lesson, feels very school-like, feels a little bit 3D, you might think. But we are speaking to you who are in 3D. And so if you think that your experience in your life's journey right now in this time and space is a school, that can be a good analogy for you. Because you can also remember that you play at school. You learn, but you play. You connect. You connect with your peers. You make friends. You connect with your teachers. They teach you, you teach them. You go up through another level, another grade, another year. You help others, they help you. But every journey is unique. Yet you are all together. Wish them healing. Remember that healing is something that we're all going through. On a soul level, we are all whole and perfect. And that can be very, very powerful for humans to embody. Not just to rationalize. You all know that words have power, thoughts have power, emotions have power. But how about practicing and using your thoughts and your emotions combined with intentions to raise your frequency regardless of what you see on the external or regardless of what a doctor tells you or shows you on a piece of paper. We're not saying disregard science, disregard all types of medicine, disregard what doctors have to say. We're saying connect with the natural, individual, collective, divine intelligence of your soul, of your body. You are powerful beings beyond your comprehension. We understand that sometimes you get caught up in your ego mind. That's understandable. And we're not saying either disregard your ego, for you need it to be able to function in your planet right now as it stands. But we are saying practice spending more time tapping in to your truest potential and power and sovereignty. Watch the quality of your thoughts. Don't repress them, just watch. Watch, become aware of them. Become aware of your emotions, allow them to come through you. They are the bridge to higher states of consciousness. Shifting your vibration, raising your vibration every day a little more with the awareness that as with every frequency, energy goes up and down, oscillates. It goes up and down in spirals. It's always in movement. So we say embrace the moments that you feel are lower vibration. Embrace the thoughts that you might perceive as lower negative thoughts. Embrace the emotions that you might perceive as lower negative emotions. But not to stay there, but just as a moment of contraction to go up again to another level of frequency, to a higher state of consciousness, to a higher vibration. Just as you get ready to jump, what do? You go down. You take the strength from your legs, bending down. The lower you go down, the higher you can go. So don't minimize the power of embracing the moments of lower frequency. They are both powerful. And while you're at the top, higher frequency, make good use of that. Know that you are able to shift and transform any situation and any frequencies and thoughts and barriers within you.
From the desire to connect starseeds and lightworkers in a safe place where we could all share our heart, heal, and expand together, I had the idea to create this online community called the Starseed Grid. In this unprecedented time of ascension, I believe we must stick together so that we can heal, continue to heal and expand our consciousness, continue to be the light and the love that we are in our essence, continue to anchor 5D consciousness and co-create this new earth that we all know exists and is currently emerging. I'm waiting for you on the other side of this portal.